it comes down to baiting and trying to get that cooldown out. Also, the Symmetra teleport usage now is a little bit different than it used to be because you didn't have that before. But there's a lot of baiting in place. There's a lot of mind games, corner peeking. Symmetra vs Symmetra is the most cerebral gameplay in the world, and I will hear nothing else.
All right, well, all I'm going to say is that Steve-O probably just followed you on Twitter. Now we're going to get into it here. NRG on the defense, 3-3, second win. Likely going to be the same. Frill just going to be scouting for any train wrecks and then swap it back over.
NRG trying to get a little bit of early spam. You know, you see Byram and Stan just putting that to the spawn doors, but not getting much. Second win running in pretty standard comp, same with NRG, and we're just going to watch these cooldowns once again ZP as they approach the choke.
Second win, not going to waste much time. Speed boost in, looking for Stand 1. Zarya's shield already down. Stand 1 a bit vulnerable, but he was able to back out. Second win, eating a little bit more damage there. Now it's Akawa on the hot seat, and they need to back out and try again.
Look at this, the health of the second win forced them to back out. Even though they had some good opening, they just couldn't commit. They couldn't commit at all because of how low they were. So it was a smart play for them to just back up and re-heal. And they're going to do the same thing again right here. We're going to see the same sort of play.
Yep, wait for it, speed boost, looking for Stand 1. Kevster, again, just being with his Ryan there, really good positioning, and they find Frill. Stand 1, able to rotate around, and I like how NRG is playing this right now.
NRG is playing very aggressive, but they also have everyone much more far forward. When we see second win take, oh, okay, Halo decides to just take out Mirror, make sure he can't get out. So, good play from him. But they shouldn't be letting, second one just shouldn't be letting Akawa and Frill lead the charge so heavily, and there's so much distance. There's so much waste, as it's called oftentimes, between them and the rest of the team. They need to come closer. They need to support them more so they can't be pushed on.
Well, not only that, they've been going for Stand 1, but Stand 1 has been getting incredible support, particularly from Kevster, who's been right there with him with spot-on shields.
Which is all that's pretty much all the second win needs everyone to be closer together when they make these pushes. They do get out again.
They have a real opportunity. Shields down, grab is in, transcend on both sides, all ults on deck. Second win, thinking they have an opportunity. But look at Kevster, still holding on to the grab. Grab gonna come out, Specs laying in the bomb. This could be it. NRG in a good spot, and again blow him up. No, not quite. Second win still in. Barrier, bomb, back the other way. Moving on in, looking for Stand 1. Stand 1 though, still pretty good. Healed on up. Both teams A-OK right now, and you have to look to Akawa and Earthshatter in the night, drops it, looking for Stand 1 and pins him against the rock.
Really good Shatter right there. They set up with the bash as well. They just played a little slow, got healed, and then just set up the combo. That's all they needed to open it up. Smart play. So many ults used for both sides. There's such a long fight. Now they're going to get the point. That's going to be it.
In the words of the great JR, that was a slobber knocker. That was back and forth. Both teams, though, playing it quite well until finally Akawa gets the lead on Earthshatter, lands a good one, and takes down his counterpart.
This is also a really good opportunity for second win to actually move forward. They have the trance, they're going to have rally, they're going to have grab. If they get a very early grab here, they can clean up. There are no support ults on for NRG, so the ult tracking here for second win is so key in determining how they take the fight.
Well, the key here, look at Hello, I'm Halo. He was waiting there for the boop. Now, they're going to do the
really smart rotation. Really smart rotation.
Particularly with how good displacement has been going through the middle. But now, they have to realize their opportunity. They drop the grab. Transcendence, though, came up in time for NRG, but not in time to save Hello of Halo. Halo's down. Transcend out from second win. Both Lucios out of the fight. Shatter.
That was a good Shatter. That's the Shatter that wins in the fight. That's the Shatter that wins the fight for NRG. Really good for Stand 1, just waiting for the shield to be down. Clean up from there. It was the grab combo. It was a smart play from Second Wind. Oh, not a combo. They didn't have Diva Bomb, but it was a really well played from Second Wind to make that rotation. Now we see a brutal stagger onto Fried, but that was Stand 1 hitting that Shatter. That was the closer. That was the closer for that fight.
The final part, and sort of a deja vu, but to the opposite side, where it was a combo with the late Shatter that took point A. It was Stand 1 with the late Shatter that saves point B.
And now NRG has stopped the snowball potential as well. They've stymied that first push. They're ones here. Now they've built up some of their ults of their own. They're just getting rid of that time. Second win now has a little bit less to use to open up this next fight.
Oh, here's the problem. Halo creeping there. There's the boop from all ends. And that's just going to cause them to rotate around. It's actually not too bad for second win.
They're keeping together here. They're not losing anyone in the rotation, which you see a lot of teams have that problem. In second win, they play a lot smarter in their rotations.
Now they speed boost over, looking for it. Grab out early from NRG. Smex hanging on to the bomb. Shatter from Akawa. Mirror already down. Looking okay here for the offense. As long as they don't lose one more, they can take this.
No, it's done now. They've lost Akawa.
They lose Akawa?
They've already lost Mirror. There's no way they can finish up now.
They're back now. They don't want to take it at any point. And NRG is just going to chase it down. Haku going, wait, I'm not using Transcendence. I refuse to use Transcendence. You can't make me.
He gets out as well, and the spawns are there. So they chased pretty far. They weren't able to get the cleanup, but NRG still in a very good position here. More time burnt off. They did use grab, but they have both their support ults. They're going to have plenty of other ults of their own. Second Wind, if they can just get this grab in time, this is their time to clean it up. This is their time to open it up.
You gotta look to Mirror on this, where Mirror is gonna be going around the outside, looking for the secondary fire to get the grab. Instead, they're gonna rotate over. They get the knockback. They knock the Rhine down. That's gonna give them the high ground.
Whoa, really early trance as well from Haku, just keeping Akawa alive. Oh, Mirror! Oh, he shot the corner. Disaster. And there's the shatter. That would be it. Unless this bomb is gigantic, that should be the fight.
You know, not even in a little. And yeah, that's just tragic coming from Mirror, where he thought he could shoot it around the corner and ends up catching more corner than air.
That's unlucky. Unlucky go again, as they say. Halo getting those finishing frags. Now, this is really rough for Second Wind. They use the grab in that fight. They use a lot of other ults as well. More time burn off the clock, and NRG just continuing to build their ult bank, and they don't have to worry about any combos.
NRG is in a great position to win this map right now. Not only ahead on ult economy, only 2 minutes left remaining. Second Wind, a backbreaker of a play there where Mirror just grabs nothing. And if NRG, if they're able to hold, all they need is 33%.
That is really all they need. They're pushing up top here. Second Wind just being so aggressive to pin the bomb. Will they get anything?
Bomb out, Second Wind looking for something. Kawa getting chunked heavily early on. Dropping down. A loose cannon. Earth Shatter. Ready. Shield under pressure. He's looking for it. He's trying to rotate. Drops it. Knocks down Izire. They're looking for the pickup. They get him. And suddenly Second Wind has an opportunity. Transcendence comes in for the grab. Everyone's still up. Kawa getting healed in the nick of time. And Second Wind is making this work. But they lose Frill. And suddenly it's looking quite bad in the other direction.
Good grab as well. Can they? If they can clean up this grab, they can still win this fight despite being down Frill. They're not able to clean up. That's it. That's it. They cannot finish anything.
Not going to be enough. It was a valiant attempt. It was good focus fire onto Izire, but NRG able to recover, able to recoup. Halo just you know, playing with fate over there.
Halo just trying to build some ult charge. Also, stand one again. That came down to a shatter. He hits that late shatter in the fight, even though no direct frags were caused from it. They were able to stay alive and then clean it up afterwards. So the shatters for both Reinhardt here making huge differences in these fights.
NRG. Final minute for a hold on Hanamura, something that would set them up to go up 2-1, heading into map 4. See if they can do it here. Kevster holding on to the grab. Second Wind can be charging on up, but will they get hit by the grab? They're rotating around, trying to use the side for a bit of cover. Kevster just gonna wait. Smex now ready with the bomb. Where is the grab? Looking right at Pride. Connects with the grab. Smex dropping the self-destruct. What's it gonna do? Gets Frill. Should be enough.
D-meching Pride as well. The shatter comes out for stand on low ground. That's that fight. But look at all the ults invested. If Second Wind can make it, which is very unlikely because Mirror should go down very, very soon, along with Potor if Halo can clean him up. Oh, the armor back. But they have 15 seconds. They have 15 seconds to make it back here, which they potentially could as long as they go fast.
I do think they can get back here. They might even have to go full Sanic. Pride's going to be coming around the side. He should be able to touch, but gets deep back.
Look at this move.
Play goalie. Pride's down. But take a look. They are still able to touch. Akawa on the Hammond, buying a home. Bear here.
Oh my goodness, the barrier on the head from Potor. That's some style points. Now the fight just breaking down onto the point. Potor down, that'll be it. But that was a crazy beat. He just flies and it does it on top of the heads of NRG.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter for anything in the end, but
it was nice.
But that was nice.
It was cool.
That person's gonna have tinnitus for at least the next 2 years.
That was really interesting looking. Right here we see this fight break down. Both of the Lucios get picked, and then afterwards it's just the shatter from standby.
Found the opportunity. And bear in mind, Akawa's looking for it as well, so there's a world where Akawa gets a shatter right before, and it's completely different. So, stand one. Really fun.
Stand one having a good game. Stand one having a good game as well. Halo doing some interesting Lucio stuff, but I just honestly, Potor, even though nothing he's done has actually been necessarily game-changing, because maybe the 3K, but that beat was just so nice that, you know, you can't not help it, that liking it. It was just a sick beat.
It's not Valentine's Day, but I feel like he's stolen your heart a little bit.
He has stolen my heart a little bit. He also has just a great name. He has a really, really good name. Him and Fried. Actually, Second Wind has probably some of the best aliases in Contenders. Fight me if you believe otherwise.
What other, if you had to make a dream team of best names in Overwatch, like let's already put Fried and Ponzer on it, who else do you put on?
Rob Dab.
All right.
I think Rob Dab's a great name. The problem here is that now I'm blanking. Now that you've put the pressure on, you're blanking about what other names I even want.
Put you on the spot.
Yeah, now I'm blanking. I'm sure I definitely have compiled a list of names I'd want, but I can't even remember.
I'll add another one to the meme dream here. Krillin. You have to put Krillin.
Oh, Big Goose.
Yeah.
Big Goose. I think Big Goose is a great name.
All right.
It's not Contenders, but obviously I think he's got a fantastic
name. No, we're not just limited to Contenders. The whole Overwatch ecosystem.
Also, Shadowburn has like the edgiest, coolest name. Like if I was like 14, I'd be like, Shadowburn, this is the dopest name ever. I love Shadowburn.
And then you just never change it.
I mean, I still do, but it's just a cool name.
Getting back over into it, 3-3 again, both sides. NRG looking for a quick attack. They only need 33% on point B to take the edge in the series. And now you just gotta wait for the speed boost in and the pressure on.
Remember, they are running this double main tank setup here too, because they're just gonna look for the engage. They're gonna look to isolate anyone. But Second Wind doing a good job of trying to back up. They don't want to have a good engage. They want to sort of force them to battle. But look at the split. The supports are split from them. Can they get anything? They can't.
We're going way off the point here. We're way off the grid. And so are Akawa and Mirror taken down. NRG running this double main tank pressure so incredibly well that the fight takes place way away from point A. But now they get to rotate over. It's an easy cap. They're going to have 7 minutes to get 33%.
Second Wind, look at this. Look at Second Wind. They're delaying Fried.
How does this...
Or NRG is delaying Fried. Look. Oh my goodness, the body block. Oh, he's on the head. They boop off. Okay, now they're just wasting their own time. They just need to kill. Well, they do get the Fried. That was a cool delay, but now actually they waste a little bit of their own time because Second Wind will all be up now.
Has anyone told Fried that there's a ledge, like, right over there? Just saying.
It happens. Fried's going to be up now, though. NRG are a little bit ahead in this ult economy, and they've made it to point as well.
Smek's gonna get a real early shadow, stand one down, but the Smeks have the cure for what ails you, drops the hammer. They're gonna look, Brigida taking on a ride, still winnable, Transcend over the top, bomb blocked off, NRG moving on in, this could be the 33% they need.
Oh, but Hawk does get that trance out so he can keep Fried alive. They're just delaying the point now. Akawa has Shatter. Mirror so close to his own grab, I should say. If they're able to get out, they could still potentially contest.
Grab, just keep Mirror off the point. NRG solidifying their hold here. Second win in the danger zone. Kenny Loggins is playing in their ear.
Wow.
That's not enough. NRG taking the series lead 2-1. And I gotta say, if you're a fan of the boys in blue, you're feeling pretty bad right now.
Feeling not good, because NRG is looking so solid. That was a great offense from them. They managed to delay Fried, even though it didn't matter too much, but they were able to set up, they were given the point, set up their ult properly. Great shatter as well from Smeks, who continues to impress on the Reinhardt and just set it up from there.
Smeks, again, man of many talents, has been looking very, very good here so far. And NRG, what more can you say? Great defense on Hanamura point B, and it makes their attack all the more simple where, look, I think the way that was going, it wouldn't have mattered that they only need 33%.
No.
They could have brought that all the way to the end.
And a lot of it came down to that first engage on Hanamura as well. Second Wind recognized the right thing to do. Right here we see, look how split the supports, the Brigida and the Xin are for Second Wind. They made the right choice by backing up and trying to collapse on them after the dive, but the supports got split, so they couldn't support their front line at all.
Well, in the 900 IQ choice that NRG made there is that usually when you push a team out, what do? You basically take the small victory, you bring it back to point. You don't chase them deeper into the other point. There is a risk inherent there because if they had just backed off to point immediately, they would have gotten a tick for free. But they decide to take their winnings and they double down. They go in and they actually chase down Second Wind and they make it work for a very quick early attack.
That was the right play too, because when they're so split and they're catching them there, that is how they need to be playing it. Because if you just are able to catch them on the rotation, make sure the supports are split, then they just can't give any, that's your best opening, that's your best shot on that first fight for Hanamura.
So we do have a wardrobe malfunction here.
Did your lens just fall out of your glasses?
My lens did just fall out of my glasses.
Wow.
Wow.
How does that happen, huh?
Honestly, I don't know. I assume that the screw became loose.
Okay, well, you know, you're going to have a very 50-50 vision stream here.
I mean, I can fix it. Just I would ask that you don't step over to the right because the lens is like literally.
Oh, we'll find it. Don't you worry. You guys won't see this, but as soon as this goes off, we're gonna go lens hunting.
As soon as we're off camera, I am immediately going and picking that up and attempting to put it back in. All right, thank you.
We found it.
We've retrieved the lens.
We've gotten it.
It's great because they're so incredibly thick that it'd be hard not to see them.
But we are moving into our final, well, potentially final map of the match. Route 66, here our escort map, and if Second Wind wins this, we will go to the Game 5, and they don't need to. They're in playoffs. They're fine. They would like to. But NRG really wants to win this map. They really want to win this map and finish off the series, because then they're in playoffs and they've eliminated Envy.
Also, you don't want the stress of map number 5. You don't want to live in Fusion University's world where, I mean, you kind of do because then you'd win the series.
That's
but,
true.
You know, why not? Why go to that craziness? Just
well, but that's old Fusion. That's early Fusion Uni.
Yeah.
You know, late form Fusion Uni is the 4-0 Atlanta Fusion Uni. So it's a very different group. You know, that character arc, that improvement arc.
My vision feels very weird.
Play to improve, as they say, and that's what they did.
And Fusion University, you take a look at their record. You know, certainly Elk on Twitter is like, you know, we did this. I think it was like 21-0 or something crazy. Counting
it was a
playoffs.
crazy thing.
It's like, yeah, you guys have dominated Contenders this
We've had
well
two
done.
crazy moments. We've had, you know, Elk and Alarm having that crazy win with Fusion Uni going undefeated, and then we've had Skyfoxes going 0-20, which is the first as well. That's a first
that is history being made.
That is a history being made moment.
Yeah.
So impressive on all. We've also had the. I don't think I've ever seen anyone lose their lens on broadcast before either. So
no, we're
another
just,
history. History
we
being made in all fronts
all day long right now. It's actually quite phenomenal.
It is pretty incredible. It is a pretty incredible thing. We're just waiting for the teams to get in here to our Route 66.
It's delaying my ability to just sit here and actually repair.
Should I help you out? Should I just like reach? Where's your lens?
No, it's good. I can repair it myself. Like,
you think so?
Yeah, we're not gonna repair it on broadcast. I mean, I know, even though I think chat would be like, repair lens now.
Repair lens now, crab.
Yeah.
Repair lens now, crab.
Guys, it's not happening. I need privacy to work. So
it's true.
It's delicate work.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I wonder as well, once we get into Route 66, if we'll see any quad DPS. As we look at our standings once again, let's just remind, this is the clincher for both NRG and Envy. If NRG wins, they're in.
Yep.
And Envy's out.
Well,
if they lose, Envy's in.
Yeah, because is there any scenario where even if Gladiator Legion lose, I believe they have the tiebreaker over Envy? Yeah, I think they would. So I think no matter what, I don't think Envy can.
No matter what, they cannot get in unless NRG loses.
Okay, so it all comes down to this.
Yes. That's pretty much what it's going to come down to. And also, it's very unlikely for Legion's, since they already have such a good map differential, even if they were to lose, it's very likely, unless they get 4-0'd, they would still have a pretty solid map differential, so it's unlikely that they would ever get in contest region with Envy anyways.
Also, it's worth noting here, just while we're filling time, fast trivia, etc., even Shanghai Dragons won maps.
It's true. Even Shanghai Dragons won maps.
Skyfoxes,
they've performed a first.
Yeah.
They performed a first. When the team that was literally named Bye Week has more maps.
Yes.
It happens.
But Bye Week had moments to be proud of where they almost won a series. But we're going back the other way. Going into now Route 66, where Second Wind would love to get back over. I'm going to... I don't know if I can actually repair this while I look at the game, so I might...
This is a true test of your skill. This is a true test of your skill.
Oh, well, let me tell you, I am...
You can't see this, but he's looking like a Keebler elf right now, and he's just like working his best to repair these bifocals.
The tiny screw fell onto the floor, so yeah, I'm not finding that
okay.
break.
Well, there we go. We're gonna go with the one lens stream for ZP. It's a one lens stream. He's a one lens type of guy.
You know what?
That's monogamy. We don't see it too often in this today's world.
With the glasses lens, yes.
That's monogamy. That's something to be applauded of right there.
You know, I'm glad there's certain things that you just have to be proud of. You know.
I am. I'm proud of you.
See,
part of that commitment.
You know, I'm glad I have your approval. It's great.
I know, it is very important, but we're here, Route 66. NRG rolling out that pretty standard GOATS composition. What will Second Wind? It looks like they're probably going to have Fry just scout with that quick Hanzo, with that quick Sonic arrow.
Yeah, you don't want to get train wrecked. You have to be aware that there could always be a team hanging in there.
They are just going to be rolling out from this first point. Second Wind deciding to swap their own to their GOATS composition, just fighting really close here, and now we're just going to watch the cooldown.
Got stand one. Right.
Cooldown's just coming out. They're just trying to get anything. They're trying to get a focus on a Reinhardt potentially. Stand one being so aggressive here. Spec so low as well. The health really, really bad for NRG.
NRG interrupts spot Pride because he specs lose his mech early on, and NRG, we'll see how long they can hold here, but this should be Second Wind healing up and going right back in on the attack.
Second Wind does have that spawn advantage, so even if NRG is able to trade, it's still much better for Second Wind here. Second Wind just being so aggressive, NRG backing up. They're ultra strong, but their position is not. Second Wind's so far ahead because Smex is out of that mech.
And I mean, that's what happens. You lose your diva early and you're not able to make anything happen on it. Suddenly you find yourself in a hole.
Second Wind, though, they're so close to these old ZP. NRG just trying to be so aggressive.
Okay, you can see the rally come up here early. Rally on both sides. Armor going up. Mirror looking to go in. Grabbed up. Gonna connect. Let's see if the follow through is there. Gonna bait out the Transcendence immediately on the other side. Nepal, NRG starting to fight their way back. Grab of their own. Mirror in trouble. Taken for a ride. And NRG gonna be holding back. How much would NRG love to get a first point hold here?
They would love that a lot because that would be pretty much, that would be the signal of doom unless Second Wind has the greatest defense I've ever seen. But NRG being so aggressive, great use of that grab after they were able to catch the frags even without using bomb. So NRG didn't have to invest that ult into that fight. They're in a really solid position now for defense.
All right, Second Wind gonna be coming right back over. A bomb up and a shatter. We're gonna have a really preemptive self-destruct coming in here from Specs. It connects. They get a copy, aid of the Brigida. The stun setting up the bomb. Poetry in motion. NRG looking dominant right now versus Second Wind.
Because they saved that Diva bomb as well, they were just able to use that in that engagement like we just saw. Splitting anyone, getting the frag on a Akawa, then just cleaning up from there. Second Wind, they are building up their ult big, but NRG is just so aggressive right now. It looks like Ezires might hold close for the Bash Shatter as well. No, he's backing up, but NRG is still in a very good position.
NRG in a solid spot, and now you look to the next fight here. Both support ults in tow. Second Wind. Alrighty, Akawa getting chunked. NRG sits flood the water. They take down Akawa. They open up the Shatter, and not quite the Shadow stand one was looking for, but it's still one fight nonetheless.
It's a zoning Shatter. That's a zoning Shatter. He's like, get out of here. Get out of here, you.
It's how you send a message.
That is definitely sending a message, but really good engage onto Akawa. They're getting the cooldown down early and then just speeding past the shield and cleaning him up from there. Second Wind needs to be stopping those engagements, and when they're getting that Ryan getting so much focus, they need to come forward.
All right, so NRG feeling pretty good about their spot right here and now. Down to the final minute, Second Wind gonna need a big grab bomb.
Second Wind's gonna need a really good combo here because they do have that transfer energy. There's the grab, Libby gets set up the bomb.
Bomb going right to the back there, nice barrier! NRG still in there, Halo with the perfect timing, cones are gone, and NRG on the verge of taking down Second Wind here, but there's a shatter.
The Bash Shatter from Akawa, that's so big, ZP. They get the pin too, Specs is out, that could be the turning point.
Very well could, certainly for point A at the very least. NRG was looking to a first point hold. Now, though still possible, gonna be harder. Barrier!
Oh, it gets canceled by Ezire. It gets canceled.
Pones are unable to drop the beat, and NRG able to resuscitate themselves. Final 25 seconds, and this could be it for Second Wind.
That is brutal. One thing to not finish that fight after the shadow, but to lose your beat as well. That means their only hope is if Fear can get a good grab here. If Fear can get a good grab here, there aren't any support ults yet for NRG.
Second Wind, last opportunity. Mirror, all up to him. Uses the grab, trying to isolate Stand One. Stand One, saved, still alive. Fry gives his life to try to get Stand One, but it's on time. Transcend out, Earth Shatter being used by both sides. Akawa getting more, but do they have the fall through? Byram will fall, and that Earth Shatter could be enough for Second Wind, but it's very close.
That Earth Shatter was, once again, Akawa on Route 66 shatters. I don't know what it is about this map and making Akawa have good shatters, but he's had some great shatters so far in this first point. That was the turning point, again, set up from the bash from Frill. Second Wind bringing it back against all odds.
Does NRG try and contest here again? Do they have time?
No, they will not. They're still going to be down 2 players. There's no way they can contest. That is going to be first point for Second Wind.
But man, they do draw out a lot of time, and time is something you need on Route 66, particularly if you want to get a good point C push.
Second Wind, though, that was a good point, and that was a lot of that, where some Mirror set up the grab while he knew they didn't have support ults. Akawa was able to get shattered, then set it up after that grab fight. NRG holding so close as well, though.
Kevster gonna drop the grab, and NRG picking up where they left off easily, mowing in the Second Wind. And this is where you could potentially entertain the idea of a
spawn camp, please.
Yeah.
Spawn camp. I want to see it. I love to see it. That's how you play the comp. Let's spawn camp. NRG just can also build up their ults for free here and make Second Wind lose time and resources getting out.
NRG, they're being not exactly in the spawn, but definitely contemplating.
Don't you leave. Don't you leave, NRG.
Oh, what a big pickoff. Haku got caught by Byram, and now the signal to go is open. NRG diving right in there. Let's go to the spawn.
But they're also catching some more frags, so that's even greater stagger. Frill's going to die late as well. Good pickoff for Byram, just opening it up.
You know, speaking of seeing things, I am actually holding up my other lens.
Yeah, it's like a monocle
right now. It is a monocle.
No one can see it, but he's a monocle ZP.
They'll see it after the break. It's great. I'm very dignified, but I stand holding on to the shatter. They're breaking the shield earlier, though. He's got a golden opportunity. Dives in the back. Looking. Good value off the bashes. Drops the hammer. Knocks down 3, if not 4. And NRG, it's uncontested pressure right now. They got bombs in their face, but they withstand.
Look at all these ults being traded, but in the spawn, that's the key point of this. In the spawn, that is how you're keeping them there. That is how Second Wind is not getting any value out of their own ults, and they're losing so much time. Stand One as well with that charge forced Byram or Haku, actually, not Byron. We're going to mix up Haku to Trance because he was afraid he was going to get pinned. This is really grim for second win.
Kevster holding on to the grab, lays it on in there, and one more time we go again as NRG looking for the pickoffs, but this time not successful. The barrier keeps second wind alive. The counter shatter lets them be free, and they're gonna break out the spawn camp, but look at the time they have. It's not much.
No, it is not a lot at all, and they just had to use another 2 ults. Akawa with the very flashy shatter of his own. Seems second wind just really getting those style points because he got booped up into the air and then did a quick 360, came back around, and then dropped the shatter on Ezire. But now NRG, they're in such a good position. Haku will have Trance, but NRG just has to build up their own ults. Smex might even be able to just engage with Evon when he gets it.
NRG, if they can take this fight, they can potentially end second win here and make it to the playoffs. They're going to be going down through the ground. It's a sneaky route. Stand one, holding on to the shatter. Looking for it. Boop to the side. This is where danger happens. Gets the shatter. Knocks down 2. Akala already down. And NRG making this work. Grab is out. Can they withstand? The Transcendence keeping them off. The bomb from second win. Ineffective. Mirror gonna fall, and NRG is gonna bring this right on back.
The late grab as well, just sealing the deal there. So much energy from Kevster. Just cleaning up the frags. That was really, really well played from NRG. Another good rotation from them too, going through the lower part of Saloon and just coming up onto the cart. We see here, they just bring themselves to the cart. They negate that advantage, that positional advantage, and then the great shatter from Stan, just getting 3 down, opening up, actually killing a car with the shatter.
Works out. Got a bomb there towards the very end. And I gotta say, second win now, their best chance of victory is doing the full first point hold.
The first hold, yeah. The first hold is their most solid bet, for sure.
And if you're a fan of Envy, you are sitting there just biting your nails in just pure anxiety at this point.
Yeah, because remember, NRG wins this map, wins this series, it's over for Envy, and NRG makes its way into playoffs.
So Envy right now hoping that they don't suddenly have a whole lot of free time being thrust upon them, but that is going to be the case.
That could potentially be the case, but second win isn't out of this yet. They're a really good team. They're the first seed for a reason. They can definitely bring this back. They can definitely have a solid defense. As long as they aren't making some of those critical mistakes and getting they're just getting caught out a lot. They're not having great ult value as well. Akawa, if anything, has been probably almost lifting with how great his shatters have been.
And here's the sad thing here for Envy. Envy dominated NRG a week ago, so Envy's a team that was looking like a team that could be a true world beater coming on into the playoffs. They looked really good today, but might be all for naught because they didn't take care of business earlier in the season.
And that's just how the cookie crumbles. That's how the cookie crumbles. You have to have that solid first part of the season, or maybe even just start off in the middle part of the season, but a lot of teams just haven't reached the Final Four until the very end where the numbers are going to work against you. Second win, holding very close here, just doing the similar fight we saw NRG do on their defense. No space for free, just build that ult charge.
Second win, going to be aggressive here because they simply have to be. Akawa getting chunked, Frill in danger, falls, couldn't get out of the way, overextended, and NRG coming out with a bang. This is all terrible for second win right now.
NRG recognizing that Frill was so close, just able to engage upon him, then clean up Akawa after. Well recognized from NRG, seeing that weakness, just trying to get a little bit of early spam. Kevster, he's already at 50% grab, a little bit ahead of Mirror at that. Second win though, they have time to contest. They have plenty of time to come out here and fight again.
It's definitely winnable, definitely even holdable at first, but this fight has to go their way. Otherwise, it's just going to be too much of a hole in terms of ult economy. They need to get early isolation on the stand one at a minimum. But now, okay, they're looking towards Specs. Specs going to get healed up, eats the armor pack. NRG, though, high pressure. Kevster, high charge on the other end. Lots of good damage coming in the front. Stand, though, down. Early grab from Kevster built up. There's the follow-through. Coming in over the top. Even Halo doing some damage, but it's nowhere near enough. Second win. Gonna use a Transcendence to secure the fight.
That was a game-changing grab. They also grab a solo grab on Byram. They used so many ults there. Late for second win. They had won the fight. He was hoping to get more. Mirror was hoping to get a little bit more. Sure, you get the kill, but now you just used so many ults in that fight when you didn't need to. He definitely could have saved that grab, especially as Hawking's Trance came out so late as well.
Let me ask you, is Zenyatta a fast hero?
No. Zenyatta's a very floating, not fast hero.
Do you have to use a grab to catch a Zen when you're speed boosting at him?
Probably not. Probably not. He was hoping to catch more in that fight, but it still, I honestly might have still been worth it. Now they don't have that grab coming into this next fight. Both teams just setting it up.
Already, big exchanges on both sides. Ezire down early. Second win in a good spot. Both Brigidas out of the fight. NRG, though, starting to get a little bit more. Akawa down from stand one. And as a result, NRG now starting to make more room to just stagger things out. I've seen this a lot here. This is the classic stagger fried maneuver.
Oh, and that boop was so good from Halo. Look at the boop again from Smex. He wasn't able to touch the point. He was really hoping they'd be able to touch and die on the court. It's a small thing, but it's definitely big enough to matter. Mirror holding really close. They're going to re-engage. The grab's out from Kevster as well.
It works! No, it doesn't.
Mirror drops grab! Why does Mirror grab there?
I don't know.
Oh no, that was so good for second win, getting the grab out from Kevster, but then Mirror drops his own.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, all right, you got the grab. It's good, right? It's what you were looking for. It's like, it works, and then it's just like, but wait, they use grab. Shouldn't we use grab? Not so much.
Maybe a little bit of a panic there. Maybe he thought there was more support in the fight than there actually was. Still not the worst result that could have happened because they did get the grab out. They're going to get ult out. Moser will have that beat. There's no combo anymore for NRG, so second win definitely have to finish the point.
Second win has to win every fight for the next 3.5 minutes. That has to start here. Bomb out here from Pride, doesn't connect. Bomb from Smex, also ineffective. Smex and Pride both down as a result. NRG, though, getting the better of it. Moving forward, NRG gonna finish it off.
NRG making their way into playoffs.
They're in playoffs.
And eliminating Evie's chance.
Yep.
That is going to be it. That was a great play from NRG overall, and second win just seemed to fall apart on that map. They definitely did not seem the same team that we had. They
fell apart like my glasses.
I like your glasses, much like that. It's Monocle ZP.
This is the world I was in right now.
Yeah, he was playing he was very blurry visioned over there.
Yeah,
you should have seen him. He was trying to read. He was like,
yeah. He was
just trying desperately.
This is what happens when your eyewear malfunctions in the middle of a broadcast. But you know what? I go through it and tried to make it so.
That's a consummate professional.
Yeah.
That's a consummate professional I've ever seen.
Fate, you have to take both eyes next time.
And right here we see, this is one of the pivotal moments in fact. Fry drops the bomb for the engage, so the team gets in, and then he's gonna re-mech in front of Byram and gets right-clicked. Yeah. Right here he drops, and there it is. And now they're down players, they get a great shatter. Well, Byram gets 2 just off the shatter. Really good. Byram had a great game. Byram had a really good game. I was a little bit unimpressed with him earlier on this season, but he had a very, very good game this particular series. And second win just didn't seem as cohesive. Maybe that's that loss of Karkar, not having that key shot caller, not having that player that had been with the team for a while, building up that core. That is just that could be the result, losing Karkar.
Rough timing for Envy if that was the case, for sure, because of course that seals Envy's fate. But you know what, guys? That was a good Overwatch match.
That was.
We still got more Overwatch. That's going to be heading right to you right after the break. Stay tuned. Final match of the regular season heading right at you.